Natalie here for a cherry on top today, and it is Technique Tuesday, and this month we are talking about hidden elements on a page. So I kind of cheated. It's not completely hidden because I'm using a vellum envelope, but I am showing you today how I'm going to do this vellum envelope full of additional photos and journaling in my Life Crafted album. So I have this envelope and it has these little brads where you do, I don't know what you call this, where you tie it around one and then you tie it around another. But you could totally do this on your own. All you need is a hole enforcer and a brad and a piece of string. And then you put a hole in the envelope on the flap and as well as on the actual envelope. And you don't need this pre-made little envelope like I have there. So now I have cut down this cardstock and it's going to be like a little scoop because I'm going to put about 3 or 4 different cards in my envelope, and it's kind of long, and so when you're looking at it, I want you to be able to easily pull it out. So what I've done is I tape this cardstock and I put a little lip at the bottom to hold the cards. And then I'm putting the lip at the top, so you just saw me fold it over, and it's going to overlap the top of the envelope so that you can easily pull out all 4 of the cards to look at them when you're looking through the album, and they don't get kind of lost down in there and you have trouble like maybe pulling out one of the last ones or something like that. So these are outside of the page protector pages, and before I start building the actual pages, I'm going to build the little cards that are going in the hidden pocket. So these are photos of my kids and the children's museum we went to in Jackson, Mississippi on vacation. So there is a 2-headed rattlesnake that was straight from the devil. That needs to go in the pocket. Nobody needs to see that unless they're actually interested. But I'm just adding little die cuts around on the cards, as well as some stamping and some journaling to just, build out the page, tell you what's going on, give interest so that when you're pulling out the cards to look at them, you're actually opening them to see something, to read something. So that one is going to be my front card, and you'll be able to kind of see it through the vellum pocket. So right now I'm doing some stamp layering. So I stamped that one word exploring in black, and now I'm doing this just like little textured stamp in a very light blue color, and it's Hot Tub by Catherine Pooler actually. And then I'm not going to stamp over it. I'm going to write over it. And yes, I did the little song on how to spell Mississippi. I am going to do a little bit of stamping as well, and some ghost stamping in black over the top of that. And I liked how that looked layering up the stamps. Again, I'm just kind of using die cuts, and I'm covering up some of the negative space on the photos and adding stamping on all the pages. So this is a good way to get a lot of photos on a spread or on a layout, even if they're fish. They're not super interesting to look at. So it's not like I necessarily wanted them out in the open. So I like that you have that option to kind of hide them away in the pocket for the photos that are not as integral to your storytelling. So we're finishing up decorating the cards for the pocket there, adding additional journaling. Excuse me. And this is a traveler's notebook size kind of layout in a Life Crafted album. If you've watched my videos before, you've seen me do those, but those are from Citrus Twist Kits. But they're the size of a traveler's notebook, which you can find pretty much anywhere. So now you saw me stick those cards into the folded cardstock. So they all are in that little hinge. So it acts as kind of a scoop, and you can pull them out all at one time out of the envelope. So that background paper is actually from a gel print that I made a long time ago. And I always tend to make a lot when I'm playing with my gel press, but I never use them. But it was the perfect colors, and I thought, you know what? I need to start using these gel pressed items that I've saved. I wanted to add some faux stitching around the edge, so I just grabbed a white gel pen and I drew a bunch of little stitches around the edge there. And then I grabbed this Vicky Bouton 6x8 paper pad and pulled out a couple of pages that coordinated with the blues in the papers very well. And I'm using that to build up my second page. I'm going to back that in white cardstock and stick everything down, and we're almost done here. Add the same faux stitching on that side on the gel printed section. And I'm just going to add a few little pretty fish. Oh, that's going to be like my title. It's Adventure. Those are Momenta stickers. And I'm just going to add a few little sparkly fish around what looks like the water. And I think we're going to call it done. I'll show you one last time how you pull out the hidden bits and look through them. But I hope you enjoyed this little tip on how to add hidden elements, journaling, photos, whatever you want. It could be ephemera from a trip or anything. So let me know what you think below. I love to read your comments, and make sure to check out the links that Jess puts down below to run over to the store and grab your own envelopes or what have you to create your own hidden journaling. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.